Let's say we've got a research problem and we've formulated our hypothesis. The next stage is to get a set of experiments to test that hypothesis and write our thesis. In fact, the methods section is the third part in formulating specific aims. Execution of methods gives us a chance to build career capital, because every time we understand and ultimately master some technique, that's potentially valuable to an employer. To do that, the technique has to be available to us. If it's not at our institution or somewhere nearby, it's going to be difficult to make progress. It's necessary to understand the technique fully, but not be so completely married to it that it becomes a distraction. In other words, know the scope of the technique, but know also its limitations. Otherwise, every problem will begin to look like a nail to the person with the hammer. Prioritization of methods is really important, because early on in a PhD, we want to get to the preliminary results that indicates if the project is going to work well or not. The trap here is to fall into busy work, to think, I'm doing a very good job at the beginning of my PhD because I've done lots of experiments, but in fact, they're not taking us to the key question. Ultimately, the value of an experiment equals what's learned about the hypothesis divided by the resources consumed. And the resources consumed can be your time and the amount of money it costs to execute that experiment. Methods involve understanding, building career capital, prioritization, and planning. I don't think a very novel method should rescue a proposal that's based on a poor hypothesis or investigates a not very important problem. But it doesn't hurt. Even if the methods are well used, if they're comprehensive and logically ordered, that's always going to help a proposal. It will always help a student executing a PhD thesis. Thanks for listening. How do you say thank you again in Malay?
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Is that right?
Yeah.
Other videos in this series will address other parts of the scientific method as it relates to PhDs. Formulating a hypothesis, planning research method, promising milestones, and compiling these into specific aims. If anyone is interested in advanced organic synthesis, I have a workbook of problems. They're on stereochemistry and synthetic methods. The workbook is available through Amazon or from my website www.byinquisition.org for $30. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.